So how long does it take for your property to double in value? It's a question I hear all the time, and unfortunately, the response that I usually hear with it from a number of different sources is roughly 7 to 10 years. Now, that response is not only wrong, but it's also got no substance. You see, that assumes that every property grows relatively the same. It assumes that every property appreciates, which it does not. It assumes that every property is an investment grade asset and works very hard for you. And that's simply not the case. You see, most properties do not appreciate. Most properties do not actually perform. In fact, I would say 1 to 2% of properties that are on the market are what I would classify as investment grade assets. 1 to 2%. So what you do need to focus on to understand how long it takes for your properties to double in value is to focus on its growth. Okay, so you would look at a property, you would understand how much it's grown by in the last 10 years, and put that to a percentage, and that is the average annual growth rate, essentially. Now, I'm not going to focus on flat rate or compounding rate. I'm going to keep this very simple. Just take the growth as a percentage. Now, there's a shortcut that we use in the property industry called the rule of 72. It's just a very simple calculation to estimate how long it takes for a property to double in value. And you take the number 72 and you divide that by the average annual growth rate. Okay, so for example, if you found that a property showed a growth rate of 7%, you would take 72, divide that by 7, and what that would give you is 10.2. Therefore, it takes 10.2 years for a property to double in value that is growing at 7%. Now, let's say, for example, you found a property that did not have good growth. Let's say maybe 2%. You would take 72, divide that by 2, and what that then gives you is 36. Okay, so that it takes 36 years for that property to double in value that was growing at 2%. So it shows the importance of focusing on growth and also focusing on outperforming the averages of growth. So when you're buying a property, don't just buy any property and assume that it's going to work for you in the future. Make sure you dig a little deeper, you focus on growth, and you reach out to someone that can assist you with that calculation if need be. Now, I hope that was helpful. All the best for now. Take care of yourself and be kind to yourself.